To matching the pace, so who is going to be more equipped for that? Stay tuned to find out. Here's Jordan Hewitt to serve first for the USA in the navy. Bulgaria receiving in the white. Simeon Nikolov with a one-hander and a chance for USA. Not taken yet. Good block touch. D'Agostino. Haynes. On a rally to start with. Plenty of people getting hands on it. Dimitrov. Just remembering how all of his body parts work in time to get out of the way.
He managed to get it up, didn't he? Managed to get it going in the end in terms of like where that was like, well, yep, quick move, got all the pieces in the right order.
That's Andy Reid, the man in charge of this group this week. Liam Sketcher got snacks last time. Didn't share them though. It has been noticed.
Yeah, we noticed.
Here is Nikolov. He's served aces in both of the games so far. 2 v France, 1 v Canada. Maybe short in age, but not short in confidence. Good touch by D'Agostino. Decent swing, and Dimitrov jousts. Now he's going to swing on it. Good block touch by USA. And a decent swing. Firm contact by Dimitrov.
Very good hit that. Going high hands, taking on that block. Forcing the USA to have to reach up. It's a nice continuation block to start with. And he couldn't quite finish it off.
(2-0) Bulgaria. First touch by Hewitt. Oh, and a massive block, but kept up.
What?
How have they done that? Petkov did everything he could. And now USA with an opportunity. Free ball though. Nikolov, Dimitrov, and now it's down. They've lost the point, but that is some serious hustle from USA.
Like everyone watching, and I mean everyone.
Me, you.
Yeah, I thought this one hit the floor. Not that. That's a lovely pick up from Tuaninga. But then the advantage is back with Bulgaria, and they're in system, and they make the most of it.
Sticky start for the States. Nikolov. Oh, Tuaninga keeps it alive, but it's the wrong side of the antenna. And Simeon Nikolov, a foxy little bamboozle.
Indeed, it's gone over the net from Tuaninga. So watch where this comes over now, and it's come over inside the antenna, so it can't be played. As soon as it's touched by a USA player, that's it, rally over, point lost.
Tasty little service run by Nikolov. 4-point lead. Oh, and he's gone searching for the corner. You interviewed him yesterday, and I thought he spoke with a great maturity.
He really did. Although trying to get him to stand still, he's like a cat on a hot tin roof. And I did ask him about that, but yeah, he said, I got to keep moving. I can't be stood still.
Maybe you do a walk and talk next time. Take him for a lap.
Yeah, have a chat with his parents. They're here watching.
Here's Marshman. First serve for him. Forces Asparov wide, but he's back on his feet. And Bozhilov called into action. Oh, another good dig. USA really causing Bulgaria trouble in terms of finding the floor, but they're still finding ways to score. Kessel. Dimitrov works it off the block. Long rallies. Asparov. Marshman a little bit slow to get down in the end.
Real shame. Hewitt did some great work initially in defence, playing 6 back. Nice and deep, but then just too many chances for Bulgaria, able to recycle, recover, and have options and spread the block.
Asparov. Into the net. Now Haynes' turn. Good service. Sparahov's under it. Oh, that time the block hits the deck. Petkov leads it.
Kessel against the 3 blockers, looking for a solution, but the one he went for wasn't available. That gap was closed really quickly.
Andy Reid timeout, 6-2. Petkov floats that one in. Now a chance to side out. Taken.
Well, the one thing that Haynes is going to bring is that height. He gets a really heavy hit on the ball as well. He's 2 meters 10. And he might be a bit, it's not the fastest. He doesn't need to be. He's up there. It's the height he can deliver from that's going to be crucial.
Kessel. Oh, that is very nicely done indeed by Grozdanov.
It's not, forget Grozdanov. What a ridiculously good set from Nikolov. That was, watch this. He's got no right to be making that from there, and yet he does. You and I couldn't miss if we were getting sets like that, tell you.
Not true. Kessel into Chuaniga, Ewart pokes that through the block of 3. Oh, Dimitrov really wound up for that one.
Looking good here, 5-point advantage. It's well watched as well. Sometimes when you go up, you can close your eyes, look at your feet, look in the wrong spot. Bulgaria doing everything right with their block.
Oh, still a smooth operator. Oh, that's a lovely touch, and then helped over D'Agostino. Cat-like reflexes, but Grozdanov is in the game. And now USA call the timeout, 9-3 down.
D'Agostino doing everything he can to keep this ball going. But right now, Bulgaria have all the answers.
Hey, catch our breath here. They came out from the end line serving. Okay, we had a couple opportunities. Just got to weather the storm here, get settled in, and fight for this set. Okay, you pass the ball. You let know Josh know where you are. Yeah, they're making a couple plays. Okay, can they do it long? I don't think so. But we got to keep sticking our nose in it to make plays.
Keep expecting some of the weird stuff. Yeah, it's not perfect, kind of like the other teams.
Interesting. It's just like you're ready to expect some of the weird stuff. I mean, that always happens in volleyball. But actually, Bulgaria playing pretty controlled, pretty sensible volleyball. I mean, the weird stuff might just be referring to the fact that Nikolov's going to do what Nikolov wants to do from settings. So you've got to be aware that if there are players available, they are all available.
Weird thing on the snack tray, a half-eaten apple. Sure, Chuaniga spits that one out, and Haynes fires.
Nice tidy side out. Positive set, so taking the ball, turning it and continuing it on its path. And the energy then can speed up the ball slightly, so it makes it difficult for the defending team.
Kanigi. Asparov receives, and Tatarov swings.
With an Arbonne volley, backside hitter, only 21. That's
Yeah.
a really good hit from him.
So this starting lineup, you've got Nikolov 17, Asparov 23, Grozdanov 26, Tatarov 21, Dimitrov 23, Petkov 27. That is a youthful lineup. Oh, Ewart down the line.
Lovely set from Chuaniga. Marshman's up, you think it's going to him. But the pace that they're both going at here, yeah, that's really well played. Ewart's been really steady for the USA. 29 attack points and an ace serve from him so far coming into this match.
Chuaniga back to Ewart. Scrambles at the net. I think Asparov was thinking about getting the set instead of getting the ball.
You can't think about the next play, about what you're going to do next. You have to be in the now. What am I going to do now?
The USA have gone from 6 points down to 4 points down. Not yet seen a Chuaniga service run. But he's more than capable of them. See his wrist movement, he can move it both ways, really cause trouble, but that ain't it. Proper goatee on Grozdanov. He's carved that in. He didn't have that at the start of the week. What do you reckon?
Wish I could grow one as good.
Yeah. Never seen you with a beard, actually. Hewitt. A couple of back-to-back service errors then for USA. Nikolov says he's been given free rein to cut loose. Oh, that's a big miss from Asparov.
Yeah, that one was loose, but not by much.
Bulgaria asking for a net touch here.
Why would they? They were the ones swinging on the net. Just have to wonder, what did Blengini see?
Where would the net touch have come from?
Oh.
I'm just reaching in my bag to find a crystal ball.
There's no mission coming. I think maybe just a. Well, what can tend to happen as well? The net's moving. If the net's moving in the rally, and then you have, you kind of don't pick up on it, and then you see the last action, and you see the net moving. You're like, oh, there must have been a net touch. Kind of happens quite a bit.
Well, they're taking their time over it, so it might be close.
Well, maybe the challenge team are asking, where are we supposed to be looking? What net touch? When? No, see, this is the thing, that the ball is down, so any net touch coming now or not is after the fact. There it is. So there was a net touch, but it was after the fact the ball hit the floor.
Oh, and they found the on switch for the referee's mic as well.
And just explaining to the crowd who were saying that the net touch occurred after the ball hit the floor, no fault.
Sonia in charge today. Beautiful Montenegro, and an ace service from Michael Marshman. Bit more like it from USA. They've cut the lead in half.
Very good serve, a little help from the net.
Marshman, can he back it up? That's his first ace of the Volleyball Nations League. It's all right. It's all right. You can look. It's fine. Asparov. That's clipped the net on the way through. Good ball into Chuaninga though. Kessel cut out by Bozhilov. Another decent block touch by USA. Dimitrov. D'Agostino's there, backcourt. Kessel! Not today.
A couple of swings he's had now against a well-formed block, and trying to find a gap in the block that just isn't there. It looks like it is there to start with. He's gone wide. He hasn't really gone wide enough. Wonderful blocking, though, by Bulgaria and by Tatarov.
Picked up a couple of blocks against Canada. To Tatarov. Asparov frustrated with himself.
Yeah, both teams are a little profligate from the serving line at the moment.
Change incoming. Gabby Garcia in for Chuaninga, so a blocking substitution.
Maybe the start of a double, potentially, as when Haynes has finished serving. Could then bring on Quinn Isaacson.
Ooh, is it? No. So here comes Quinn Isaacson. And after I mentioned yesterday that Ball State had a media relationship with Cardiff Met University, turns out their coach was watching.
Hey, well,
I did.
Excellent. Well, I did see someone going on
look
about
how
the
close
mullets.
that is.
Yeah, miles out. That's all you're going to say if you, especially through the net. Yeah, miles out, mate.
Yeah, miles out.
Yeah, unlucky.
A millimetre or a mile, same result. Just like that. Yeah, so Isaacson and Garcia in. Change of opposite, change of setter, change of luck maybe. 4 points down, USA. Nikolov. Ooh, had to play that. It's one of those ones that can sometimes leave a little egg on the face. That can leave a little point on the board. Knigge up big.
This is a good run for the USA. They're slowly but surely getting themselves back into this set. Not a good swing choice, really, from Tatarov.
15-12, timeout.
Attention in service, not the throw too much inside. You have the target in 5. Don't search one. Go there, okay? Go there. Guys, much more for cover and call who set, because all of you want, and who set is not in easy situation. Who call first? Set.
Referring to the couple of errors, they've had that uncertainty about who's doing what, and fortunately there's not a massive crowd here. You can hear yourself on the court, so make that call and go, or you just make the first step. You make the step, that screams more than loud enough at who's going to play the ball. Just back it up by going to play the ball. And nice words as well about don't search one against the block, go to 5, go high on the angle and see what happens.
Cody Kessel gets us back underway. One timeout each and one big block after another. USA finding themselves.
Yeah, nicely done. Ewart lining that up.
2-point game. Here we go. Plenty of time for USA to keep doing what they're doing too. Smart from Tatarov.
Kessel has just rolled right over the top of D'Agostino. That looks quite painful. He's a little iron bar though, D'Agostino. He'll be all right. Yeah.
Oh, yes! Dimitrov, unplayable.
Ewart could only just about move his head in time. That was some serve. That would have beaten anybody.
D'Agostino, good ball in. And a nice tip too, causing a bit of chaos. One touch, another touch.
That's unlucky for Ewart. He's got in there and he can't make it happen. Ganev don't care though. Lubo very happy, the president of the Bulgarian Federation.
Timeout USA.
Hey, catch our breath. Hey, he can go this. He can go down the sideline this way. He can go he's right down the sideline. We'll ID the cup. Hey, even though we see tip, okay, keep playing hard. Okay, get out these guys. Come on, push back. 1, 2, 3. USA.
Jake Haynes has been watching us, hasn't he, pre-match doing our sang test?
Yeah. Great impression of a seal from Jake Haynes during that timeout. But it's all about keeping the energy high, isn't it? When the energy's been high, the play's been good, but they're up against it. Because they are 5 points behind. Oh, 4 points behind, and Dimitrov has introduced himself to Asparov's rear end there as he's come through. Knigge. Oh, he's done it now. What a service! Matthew Kinigi!
Getting jiggy with it from the serving line, and it's such a good place to go because there's no one to help. If you decide to leave it as the passer nearest the sideline, that's it.
Oh.
No one can get to it.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding from Kinigi. Nikolov has to bump that from about 5 meters out. Kinigi can get a good touch. Isaacson overhead. Bulgaria rescue can go again. Oh, Kinigi put down and kept up. Oh, as Isaacson got a foot on that. It was a huge swing.
I thought the ref blew the whistle before the challenge came for ball down. I thought there were 2 whistles blown then, but hey, you know, I do hear things.
Well, it's the challenge now,
There is
so
a challenge.
it's a win or a lost point. There'll be no replay on this.
For Bulgaria, yeah, they've called it, but I thought as that was moving up, the whistle was blown, and to give it,
Ah,
then it
yeah,
is
it's
down.
miles down. Yeah, come on.
Our volley's not allowed.
Nope.
Neither is one touch off the wall or ceiling, a one-handed touch.
One arm, one bounce.
I think that can happen though in the NCAA. Those of you watching from the States, I do believe that you can play it off, it hits the ceiling.
But also liberos can serve, so anything goes in the NCAA. Isaacson out, Haynes back in.
Do you know what, actually, I know Isaacson was across the back row, Garcia in the front, but that worked really well, that dynamic of Isaacson and Garcia on the court. They got themselves in a good position.
Volchanov has come in for Bulgaria as well. Decent block touch, D'Agostino tees it up, Ewart. Oh, another block, just 3 of them up there, making it look easy.
Suaninga's going to come back in. The best option really for Ewart was to carry on down over on the angle. The block was, again, he's gone back into the heart of the block.
So confirmation, Chuaninga in for Garcia. The first touch for Chuaninga. It's another block and a good hand on it by Kessel. Haynes. Back with Bulgaria. Sparov slaps that off the hands. They're blocking really well though, Bulgaria. Here's the jump set by D'Agostino. Another block. Athletic from Haynes. And a lovely finish from Ewart.
Well, that deserves a round of applause, certainly, because that was epic from the USA. Suaninga with some good set choices, and then D'Agostino with an incredible set. Clever, controlled swing from Ewart. Really nice.
They're quietly in the slipstream, USA. They pick up a break here. Asparahov gets another swing on it. Unlucky, Jordan Ewart.
Well, it's Mr. Nikolov watching his boy play and really enjoying what he's seeing.
Simeon Nikolov. Nice from D'Agostino. And the set, superb. That's how you side out, Jake Haynes.
Again, nice high contact from him, so he's always going to be testing the block of Bulgaria. We won't be able to get full contact on the ball. Lovely pass, D'Agostino.
Marshman, service run here would really make the end of the set interesting. But Nikolov and Asparahov have other ideas.
Bulgaria have been working the USA's block very nicely. And keep going for that last third of the court. USA at times have been trying to hit the ball quite steep, which has allowed Bulgaria's block to be a bit more effective.
Here's Asparahov. 3 points in the game so far, all from attacks. going to pick up any aces with serves like that. So the change reversed. Valchinov back out, Taftarov back in. Haynes. Bozhilov. That's a really good pass from Bozhilov, and Petkov helps himself.
Hasn't been that many opportunities for the USA to run their middle, whereas Bulgaria really making that count for them with Petkov.
Good scramble. Oh, net touch, Bulgaria.
It was a very good touch to slow that ball down. Grozdanov, I think, is...
Speaking of great facial topiary, Ethan Champlin enters the chat.
There's some good moustaches on show, this VNL.
AKA Rooster. Champlin, first touch of the match. Decent serve too, but Asparov feeds that in beautifully and then drops it in the donut hole, but USA find the dip.
That's nice. It's just finding a good solution and knowing that you can't just blast away at everything. And that's good. That's off the fringe of the block, and then anything can happen.
It's getting tight in the 20s. Timeout Bulgaria.
Hey guys, go strong, okay, go strong, reception, attention the net, we receive in 6, not in 3, okay? If you receive middle blocker opposite, 1 meter more in height that we arrange the approach, okay? Cover anyone, okay? Is like match point.
Just get the sense, don't you, that Blangini's thinking, if we're not careful, this could slip away from us here, and he really doesn't want that to happen given where they've got themselves to. They need to see this set out and keep the pressure on the USA.
Champlin. Another good serve and another good pass. There's a touch on that. Haynes just wrong-footed.
Well, that's what they've got to keep on doing. Keep attacking high. Passing's going well. They're dealing with what the USA are bringing them from the serving line.
Cody Kessel back in. He's going to be helping this team defend. Set point, Dimitar Dimitrov. In it goes. Good first touch. Chuaninga. Oh, Hewitt gets a toe on it, but it's not enough to keep it off the floor. And Bulgaria take the first set.
Great work, solid play, enough consistency in what Bulgaria were doing to see themselves over the line.
USA with it all to do, but they were 9-3 down. They could have let that set slip away from them, but they hung in there, asked Bulgaria some questions, got within 2. Is that the momentum finder? Can they find a way to drag Bulgaria into deep water?
Tough one that for Hewitt. In fact, that might have been going out, actually, and he's put his foot through it. But you never know now, because it never hit the floor.
And again, it's a contribution from Simeon Nikolov. He scores well for a setter.
Yes, he does. I was just looking at that.
7 against France,
yep. 5
against Canada, and he's picked up 3 already today. 2 blocks and an ace serve. He scored with, so what's he got here? He's got 7 attack points, 4 blocks in the competition now, and aces in every game. The boy's playing superbly. Those are the numbers. What do you think?
Yeah.
Their numbers?
Their numbers, but 15 attacks to 8's a big one. The blocking's been solid, as we talked about. So it's all good numbers from Bulgaria. It's not bad from the USA. They just got to be more clinical with their side out.
The USA 58% favourites. That's now shifted. Bulgaria marginal favourites according to the supercomputer. 51-49. Go on.
No, I just wonder where the supercomputer's got this from. But hey, I'm not a supercomputer. I don't know. I would have.
I'm not a supercomputer. Oh, confessions with Clayton.
I got a supercomputer for a brain. We all have.
Yeah,
which is a great talk, by the way, from Julio Velasco. Those of you that want some good insight into how to coach and how to deal with players who. Those of you that play and coach will know this when the player turns around to the setter and goes, hey, I need it higher. I need it further off the net. I need this, I need that. And then the setter turns to the passer and goes, hey, I need it here, I need this. And then the passers can't go to the server, can they? Go, hey, I need an easier ball. So talk about that. It's a great thing to go and find on YouTube about his talk on how to deal with that kind of feedback that players give each other.
Well, what about the feedback for USA then? Are you looking to correct things, or are you looking to concentrate on the positives?
I'll be looking to make sure that the players are all engaged, all focused in on what's being said, and so that the message is getting on board. And it's a simple one, really. There's not much they need to change. I think a bit more trying to find better solutions against Bulgaria's block, because the serving pressure from Bulgaria is very good, so USA aren't in system as much of the time as they'd like to be in system. When they are, they're great. And we're seeing Marshman, we're seeing the middles working in that sense, but they haven't done it enough, so the passing's got to try and figure out how they can create more ball to target one, to at least give Tuanigo a good couple of wide options if the middle's not available. It's not out of the USA's reach at all. There's quality on the court, without a question. They've got to bring it together. They've got to be a little bit more smarter when, particularly, I mean, there's a lot of pressure coming on Hewitt and Kessel, actually, because he can't always find the ball to Haynes. So those two have got a bit more work to do.
Simeon Nikolov will serve first in the second set. Bulgaria, one set to the good. And underway in number two. Chuaninga searches for that one and whipped through by Carnegie.
That's nice. That's that +4 set from Chuaninga. And Carnegie on time.
Haynes. Can only find the net. 1-1.
Snatched at that one a little bit, did Haynes. Quite a low contact in the end for him.
Asparov. Been used off the bench until today. Serves that one onto Hewitt. It's going to come through on the pipe. And catches the net, then to Bozhelov. Tatarov. Down it goes.
Hewitt's desperately trying to get into a position, having a chat with D'Agostino as that ball's been played, and he was then fighting for position as the Bulgaria having a swing, which caused an issue.
Asparov. That is absolutely sensational from Asparov.
It looked like it was going to go out, and then it's just dipped. Dipped big time.
Oh, very, very nice. He liked it too. Another good start for Bulgaria. USA don't want to find themselves in a spot where they're chasing too much too early. Good pass by Bozhelov. Straight to the middle, and Petkov.
With the height that Nikolov has, he's 2 meters and 7 at 17, so goodness knows how tall he's going to end up being. But look at that, he's above the height of the net with his head taking that ball, so the time pressure on Carnegie is just huge. He's got to get there and get up to that point, and he can't get there quickly enough.
Ilya Petkov. On to D'Agostino. Oh, that is a monster block from Grozdanov.
And there's the difference in what so Tuaniga's set is coming from a bit lower. Kinigi's got to wait for it a little bit, so there's a slower swing coming on here, and there's time for the jump to get up, to get across and really get close to the ball. That's what Kinigi's not getting on when it's Bulgaria attacking through the middle.
5-2. Petkov. And D'Agostino. It's a good contact on it. Oh, and Haynes finds the hands. Tatarov unlucky.
Tatarov's going net touch, yeah, but that ball had bounced 3 times before there was a net touch. That's how fast it went down. Just didn't land in court.
So going back to Kinigi's tan again, I like to think that it's just the bits we can see of when he takes the vest and shorts off.
He's got a white kit on.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like he's wearing the USA away shirt, where he can wear whatever shirt he wants if he serves like that.
Well, he's just tattooed Asparov with that serve.
Check the ball for holes.
Ow. Oh. Yeah, not getting out of the way of that.
That is a big beastie. That one a bit more considerate. Oh, Grozdanov. You're supposed to hit it.
Nikolov's like, yeah, sorry, it was kind of a neither here nor there set from him, because he's got 2 players in that zone and he's got to commit. If he wants to go middle, he's got to be quicker. And if he's going to that second tempo, it's got to just have a little bit more loop on it. Look at the shopping list.
Kinigi, side spinner this time. Oh, that's beautifully dispatched by Tatarov.
So careful with these plays close to the net like that you're not manipulating the ball. It is a volleyball, and he's done it well. He's just a little touch, let it drift. Very well played.
Dimitrov forces Ewart wide, but he's back on his feet, finding ways to score.
Got that right off Nikolov and into the antenna.
They're thinking about challenging this, but in fact they have challenged this.
They're looking for the last touch, because it wasn't like a clear-cut hit. There was a movement ball to the block. Did he continue it on into the antenna, the pin, in the States as it's known? Barber's pole. What did you call it yesterday?
Candy cane?
Candy cane, yeah, like that
cane.
one. I'm sure there's other names for it around the world. Please let us know. You can get to us on the socials. Hashtag BBTV as well for a thread.
That's a lovely sight,
Isn't it? We captured some great footage here in Antalya.
Yeah. Also, a chime out.
That's a wonderful swing from Ewart, straight on the block, straight out into that pin. Antenna, candy cane, father's pole.
I like the idea of every nickname you give it, just another one appears. Schueninger, good serve. Forces Grozdanov wide, free ball. A chance for USA to hit the front. Not taken yet. Sposhilov back in. Recycle once more. Nikolov. Oh. You cheeky boy, Simeon Nikolov. Yes, exactly, Andy.
That's just it. Take a breath, get back onto it again. There's no, like, I shouldn't do this. He's just going to do whatever he wants and play with the freedom he's been given.
That's a touch of class, though.
Nice commit block.
Pipe. See ya.
Yep, that was well played. And it shows his maturity, actually, from Nikolov, because the middle's coming steaming in. It's a transition play, and he's seen in his peripheral that the block's committed, and then he's then gone to the pipe ball. Really good set choice.
So Ethan Champlin still there in the receiver unit. Now he's running the pipe and making it count.
Yeah, nice fast hit. Bulgaria's defenders, middle back, right back, 6 and 1. And they're too high, particularly Tatarov at 6.
That's a good serve. Bozhelov out to Asparov. D'Agostino. Champlin. Oh, yes, Grozdanov this time on the short ball.
It's the height, that height, really difficult to do anything with, even especially if it's being run towards where Champlin's trying to block at 4.
Here's the captain, Grozdanov. That's right on the tape. Marshman is a little too tight to do anything.
Well, he's like trying to grab the bar of soap then. It's just gone as he's gone. But it was also right below him where he is. It's almost impossible to do anything with.
Grozdanov. Furious with himself after that one. Still furious with himself. Here's Michael Marshman. In it goes to Nikolov and out to Dimitrov. Hammers it down the line.
Solid siding out again, and the sensible stuff. Spread the play wide, even though there's no middle coming in. If anything, I mean, Champlin's left way too much line.
Nikolov. Champlin feeds that one in, and they go to Jake Haynes.
Solid from Haynes yet again.
Haynes can't back it up. Bulgaria keep that breakpoint lead.
Andy Reid was trying to get some information to Haynes as he was going back to serve. I'm not sure any of it actually made its way to him.
Asparov. On to Ewart. Haynes! Petkov!
Way across the net, nice and early. Again, good, well-formed, disciplined block. In fact, he's arriving into that area without having to wave his arms around.
And an ace from Asparov. He's picked up a couple of beauties, hasn't he?
He really has. They're good for their lead at the moment.
Oh!
Actually, that's miles in. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen some a lot less close than that.
14-10 timeout.
Hey, Hey, come on up here. Let's go. Get some water. Come on up here. Everybody's going everywhere. Get together. Okay? Hey, one good pass. We get some more rhythm coming back. Hey, let's start with one good pass.
Boys, we score a point or two. Let's show some fire. Yeah. Let's get back in this. Let's show a little bit of fight. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What's your name?
USA.
It's interesting listening to the different teams and the different timeouts, because some coaches like to talk about specific moments, others about technique. For USA at the moment, it seems as though it's all about attitude.
Well, it needs to, well, yes, because right now they're not actually doing anything. You can say, right, let's work on this and that. There's some basics they need to do better. Passing's kind of okay. It's a bit hit and miss, but then you've got to make sure that you're not compounding things. So if you, Schwinninger's doing his absolute best to find players, but if it's not great, the players can't compound that by making errors.
Sparov fires that one in. Schwinninger out. Not as out as that, though, from Champlin.
He's absolutely caned that one, there's Champlin, but unfortunately for him, couldn't find the sideline.
That's better. Haynes.
It's nice, but good touches again. This block is going to keep putting pressure on the USA, so they're going to have to be really smart with the hitting. Anything flawed, anything where they go into their comfort zone to have a swing is going to cause them problems.
Champlin finds Bozhilov. And Tatarov at the moment, just a little bit too smart.
I can tell you one thing though, right now, if Bulgaria don't win this, Gian Lorenzo Blengini will be livid.
Yes. This set or this match. Ilya Petkov. 2 attacks, 2 blocks. No aces yet. That's a lovely first touch, though. A smart play by Ewart.
It's one of those ones where, as the blocker here, Dimitrov, if he takes his hands away on that one, he wins the point because it'll be a massive carry. Sorry, referees, sorry, coaches, catch ball.
Catch ball. Oh! Kaniki!
He's got a couple of those now.
Boy, he can serve. That's 3 aces for Kanigi. Now timeout called by Bulgaria.
It's not a call, okay? He's free. If you see him going here, you can, when you are alone on block. Don't carry it, okay? Guys, we have to fight. Remember, number 29 is the target. Don't lose him and this in primo tempo, this middle blocker. Okay, okay, guys, remember to select when we have high ball. Come on, guys.
I mean, that's kind of pretty simple stuff, really, from Blengini. Nothing over elaborate. Fix on. They want to go after Jordan Ewart, number 29 for the USA, on the high ball. Fix on what you want to do, so find a solution. Just reiterating the basics. Make sure they do those well.
He goes again, goes big again. Asparov feeds it in though to Nikolov, and then Dimitrov into the middle.
It's a fantastic set.
I mean, Jake Haynes has got up and claimed something. I don't know what he's got up to claim.
Yeah, it's not fair. He's not had a set like that. He's probably claiming there was a catch ball or a throw or whatever, but there wasn't. It was perfectly fine.
(17-13). Bulgaria slowly but surely closing in on set number 2. D'Agostino with a good touch. Haynes Then Bozhilov. Oh, Dimitrov arrived late, made it count.
There's a lot of weight behind Dimitrov. 23 years of age, 2 meters and 8. He looks quite wiry, but actually he really gets through that.
You can tell he's well built because he doesn't look 2 meters and 8.
No, none of them do. When they're all in proportion like that.
He's broad, he's thick. With 2 C's, not a C and a K.
Hey, let's go, James. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Great pass on the first one. Okay. Great pass on the first one.
Thanks.
Okay. All set?
3 meters, Brian, 3 meters.
Okay, one side out, we're within 4. Okay, a couple serves are right there. We all good? Fight for it, fight for it. Okay, let's go.
Boys, stop, boys. Fight, fight, fight. What you do? USA. Come on, come on.
And it's just interesting hearing that, because some coaches will say fight for it, fight for it. Others will say fight for it, but then give some more detail. I think it's Andy Reid really showing trust in those guys on the court, that they know the game plan.
Just got to go ahead and do it. This is a serve that needs to be absorbed. High to target one. Let's run some offense, get the wings working here. Give Joshua something he can do it with. That's lovely. Now he's got all he wants to do, really, and they've crushed it. Lovely set from Tuaninga. Well done, son. Off you go.
Yeah, take a breather.
Yeah.
In comes Gabby Garcia. He's going to serve. Anyone who's seen him anywhere he's been, BYU, Lube Civitanova, Padova, or Milonea Smirnis in Greece, knows that this boy can unload. That's a good touch, though, from Asparov. The touch was nearly there from Garcia, but asked a lot of Champlin.
It just appears like there's a little bit of hesitation about what the USA are doing in defence, and in terms of responsibilities of who's kind of got what at times. Not that, there's plenty of movement around, but it's like, well, who's got responsibility for this? Who's taking that? There's balls that are falling on the floor that aren't being spiked, as it were, that aren't being then recovered.
Tatarov. Oh, D'Agostino does very well. That's good ball, but the block good too. Advantage Bulgaria. Oh, they blocked him. Nikolov, Asparov. USA's turn. D'Agostino, Haynes. What a pickup, D'Agostino. Hewitt. Oh, he's missed it. There was so much good stuff in that rally.
There really was. That's such a shame. I think Kyle might be looking at you at daggers. Some incredible defense from the captain. Now looking for a block touch.
Ridiculous. Tell you what, it was a good block on Nikolov as well, because very often when the setter swings like that, he catches them cold. But USA...
See that one as well, he's gone thumb down, but if he goes and gets his hand down, so palm facing the floor as he swings, like, he'll catch a piece of the block and it will go out, or it will go in. He's unlucky, really unlucky.
2014. Good touch by Champlin. Haynes. Ah, nice, off the hands.
Yeah, you can't teach 2 meters 10.
Changes for Bulgaria. Valkinov coming in for Tatarov. Valkinov, SKV Montana, 33, spent his whole career in Bulgaria. Levski Sofia for a long time. That one's up off the tape. And Asparov.
Nice, he's getting there a little bit late with his feet, is Nikolov, but then he's using that movement into the ball then to carry it on, so he's doing well not to be called for a catch ball as he turns it around.
Brett Wildman in the game. Coming to the end, well, at the end now of his first season in the pro game, been in Romania. Lovely place to play. D'Agostino chasing backwards. Oh, what a pickup. Go!
Oh dear, careful.
Onto the net goes Nikolov.
That was dangerous. Luckily, Champions and the other guys are moving away off the net. They could have really caught somebody. So this is one of those things, if he'd have gone through like that and kept his feet off the floor, technically there's no problem.
Yeah, but he can't defy the laws of gravity, Clay.
No, you can't, but I'm saying is then, you know, you've got someone who's 6'7" coming under the net.
Yeah.
And that's not infringement, which can be, always makes me wonder.
Good serve, but Asparahov does very well. And it means that Petkov can add the finishing touch.
Lovely pass, lovely platform, his control of the ball. Everyone's then available to go hit.
Nikolov coming towards the end of the second set. Reminder that Sketcher will be getting some interviews with both coaches.
Hopefully we'll get an outline of what's going on, won't we?
If he gets flapjack again, I'll be fuming.
Well played, Carnegie. That's a good swing.
Haynes. Into Valchinov. Out wide to Asparahov. And then Dimitrov offers up the free ball. Champlin. He has got some ups.
He has, and he needed them because he went too early for that. You want to go quick, and yes, it's nice to go quick, but you've still got to be showing that your pace for the setter to go. He just went, so he'd gone and jumped on his own tempo, but luckily his hang time helped him out, so he was able to get something on the ball.
He's down as 187. What's that? A shade shy of 6'2" in old money.
Which a bit shorter than us.
Asparahov missed everything. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's got a touch on the way through. Oh, Aspara. Years of age, he's already had stints in Russia, Poland and Italy. Been all over. Getting a lot of experience and bringing that into this fledgling national team. Tatarov coming back in for Valchinov. Champlin. On to Asparahov. Oh, that is a heavy hand from Dimitrov.
This one really does travel. Haynes is a bit, it does well not to get caught and get injured, actually. He was quite high on that.
If he hadn't got his hands in the way, he'd have been Haynes, not Haynes. Checking they were both still there. Set point. D'Agostino into Chueninger. High off the hands, first set point save. Wildman gets his name in the scorebook. Here's Carnegie. It's probably the one player the USA wanted the service line here.
He's having a word with his libero.
Oh, this time the net beats him. Went for it, had to go for it. And now USA have to go for it because they are 2-0 down. Bulgaria, good for their lead too. They're looking composed, they're looking mature. And they're one set away from their first win in this season's Volleyball Nations League. They're making quite light work of it as well. Been out there less than an hour.
I'm not happy or sad. I work on it every ball. We must grow up during these matches.
Thank you very much. Still work to do, but best of luck.
Thank you.
Simple answers, great answers. Dave.
Liam, answer. That was one question. He gave us one answer. Rev him harder. I know he's a great coach, but I want to hear more. I always want more. But it's, you know, it's what we expect from him. They're growing, they're growing. He's not going to admit to really wanting to win this game, but of course he wants to win this game, as does Andy Reid. Let's hear from him now with Liam.
Thank you, Dave. I'm here with Andy Reid. How important is attitude in this game?
It is. It's super important. You know, when you haven't won a set and you're fighting it all the time, you just got to somehow get over the hump. If we can do that, we can play really good volleyball. But right now we're fighting it a little bit.
And it's good to see that some of the other players getting introduced into the game. Ethan Champlin, impressed so far?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him play at UCLA this year. You know, they beat us in the national championship, so I'm tired of seeing Ethan Champlin. But now he's wearing red, white, and blue, so I love seeing Ethan Champlin.
Well, we're loving seeing him too. Thank you very much, and best of luck for the rest of the game. Lots to love from this game. Lots of young players growing and improving. Different paths to be followed to success. But success will lie at the end for one of these teams at the end of the game. Back to you, Dave.
I love that from Andy Reid. I hate Ethan Champlin. I love Ethan Champlin. And I know he's coaching this team, but every fan of sport has felt that, where you support your international team, but there's the man or woman in there who has thumped your club team all season. That is perfect.
And you got to welcome them with open arms.
Yeah, oh, I love that guy. What a great player. I hate that guy.
Yeah.
But Bulgaria's serve placement, the aces, they've been a big difference, haven't they? However, USA have had a few themselves. Jake Haynes has been tearing it up.
And Knigge.
Yeah.
They just need, well, they don't need aces per se. They just need to keep that serving pressure up and back it up. And again, it's, you know, if you've got someone who's gone around and missed, and they're a jump serve, and the next one round to serve as a jump serve, and they miss, and you're the third person round, you just can't go miss. You've got to get it in, even if it means taking a little bit off it if you're the jump server, because you need something.
Yeah.
You need something to go from, and so it's really important that you just you have to recognise what's gone before.
Yeah, because when you miss and miss and miss, it puts immense pressure on your side out then, doesn't it? And the man who's given free rein to tear it up is Matthew Knigge, and he is going to serve first in the third set. Must-win set for USA. Is now the time. Good first touch. Nikolov's going to set it. Asparuhov's going to recycle it. Oh, and Simeon Nikolov.
Hold on, he's a setter. What's he doing?
Greasing the shoulder. Woo. That's what he's doing. He has smoked that.
Oh. Yeah, got it. Very nice.
And here he is serving. Nikolov. On to D'Agostino. Nice pass. Champlin off the hands. Oh, Simeon Nikolov just overran that.
It's got a bit slippy on the court then. That's Blengini Chivitan over level of what should have been picked up, what should have done. But that's great. I mean, it's so good for these guys to have somebody like him in.
Fantastic.
Who's been coaching dream teams for the last, however many years he's been at Chivitan over.
Haynes goes after it. Asparuhov. See, these are the points that USA, those balls have been hitting the floor in previous sets. This is good hustle. Asparuhov can go again, no. Gets it at the second time of asking.
Well, USA is still keen to keep their middle back, six player, quite high in defense, although we got kind of further into the rally. And you can see Laua, if he's deeper there, that's easy ball. So you've got to keep that focus. Whatever the game plan is, don't let it slip away as the rally goes on. You get drawn towards the ball. You need to stay back, reset, get to where you should be each and every time.
Asparov. Champlin, good first touch. That was a heavy serve. And that is spanked by Haynes, but it comes back. Don't think it's going to come back this time, is it? No.
Well, that's what USA have got. That's what they bring. They bring their physicality. That's not in question. They've got to bring consistency now along with it.
Champlin. Tatarov with the first touch. He's going to recycle that. In fact, he's not. He's going to work it off the block.
Set is gorgeous because it's not going away from the block. It's just hanging on there. If anything, just edging a little bit closer. So it's easy to use that ball to play it into the block to get it to go out.
Ilya Petkov. Bulgaria with their noses in front. Not anymore.
Nosed that one into the net.
Yasmin comes into the game. Big middle blocker, 27 years of age. Stings that one. Is that pinned the corner? Boy, oh boy, it has. Tatarov.
Wowzers. That is unplayable.
Yeah, perfect. Dimitrov.
I thought he'd thrown that too far in front for a moment.
Hewitt. Decent block touch. D'Agostino in its setter. Oh, Haynes.
That's worth a challenge.
Full touch forgiven. It sounded like it was off and off.
It must have been wide of the block for the no challenge. We've got it coming now. There we go. I was going to say, I thought there was. It was quite late. They've got it in just in time within the 8 seconds. So the question is, if it's wide of the block, but if it's not anywhere close, you think it's going to have caught it.
Well, this would be a replay point as opposed to a point for Bulgaria. USA will not win the point if this is a successful challenge. It does give them the chance to just reset and recoup though, doesn't it?
It does. Chime out.
Yeah. Patent it.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah, I'll
coined
take that
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
I wonder if it'll catch on. It will do with us, and we're doing a lot of VNL this year, so. Not next week, though. Heading to Macau. Going to be a good team out there. Make sure you join us for that one.
Yes, Macau and Arlington, and then we go to Japan and Canada.
Yeah, so
Oh, goodness me. It's not just caught the block, it's caught on the nose as well. Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, Dimitrov.
Oh, no, no, you're seeing things. It clearly didn't touch anybody.
Clearly didn't smash him in the face. That is excellent.
Oh.
Absolutely excellent.
Are they giving that as no block touch?
How has he stopped his eyes from watering after that has nearly broken his nose? Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Oh, they're still checking, though.
What?
It's hit him in the face.
His beard's not that bushy. He must have felt it. Might get to see it again.
Go on, show it again. Yeah.
It's clearly hitting. But not only that, though, it's caught the shirt. Anyway, look at the shirt. It's in on the shirt,
Yeah.
so that immediately is a touch.
And Bulgaria are like, nope, nope, not a touch. And Dimitrov needs to be really careful here because he's giving it to Sonia Simonivska. Oh, what?
Yes, it was a let ball, isn't it? Because it was a let play.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's just but it was they were serving.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Wow. We go again. The scoreboard reset. It is Bulgaria 4, USA 3. Dimitrov is not winning any Best Actor Oscars for that one. Bulgaria still ahead. Takes a bit off that serve to make sure it's playable. Quinn Isaacson is in to set, and he has teed up USA to draw level.
Well, Grozdanov knows that Carnegie likes to come back towards position 1 with the swing. And he's just not, he's not taking it away with extreme prejudice, as our coach used to say. Every time. Yeah.
4-4, Isaacson. Asparov. Oh, good block touch. Bulgaria scrambling. And Bulgaria being shut down. Carnegie, USA ahead.
Some emotion from Haynes with that one, as he helps out with Carnegie.
Isaacson. Asparov. Dimitrov.
He's off balance. He's trying to hit a winner, not in position to do that from.
Here we go, breakpoint lead, USA. D'Agostino's down there, he's revving up that small group of supporters in red, white and blue. And they seem to have got the neutrals on side as well, USA. That's a brilliant pickup, class from Isaacson. Hewitt, Bozhelov. There's a lot of space there, and Tatarov finds it.
D'Agostino unlucky not to get a little bit more with his efforts. But nice work from Bulgaria, quickly into position by Tatarov. Clever, good solution found.
Tatarov at the service line.
Ace.
Ace!
Baby.
Everyone turned their back on that.
There's a... Well, it's right at Champlin, and where that's coming at him as well, he's got to be thinking it's going to be close. And if you're unsure, you've got to play it.
Tatarov again, 6-6. Roller this time into D'Agostino. That is a pipe, but it's also a brilliant bit of defense. It was a great swing, but USA can't finish it. They run it again. Oh, and Champlin misses the target.
Gleggini's not sure what to make of all that, because that was just superb play.
Reed's fuming, and D'Agostino's not happy either.
Well, I think maybe there's a throw. All they can think of is a catch ball on the second touch.
Now, Bulgaria back ahead. Decent service, Isaacson, lovely touch. Carnegie back in the game. Now Nikolov jousts. Is there a net touch?
Well, this is a good turnaround from Bulgaria. They were 6-4 behind, and they've had 4 unanswered points here. Now there's trouble. I'm not sure she's reaching for a green card here. There's a yellow coming. And it's against Haynes. Now, Haynes has had a face like a smack bum for most of this one. And he's just, you could just tell, right from that first moment in the timeout where he just clap all the way through it, he's been on his own little mission, and it's cost him a yellow card. Now the whole team are on a yellow card, so any more infraction, red card, loss of point.
Carnegie, better. John Hewitt. That went into the net. Bozhelov meets it. Oh, and that is a heavy left hand from Dimitar Dimitrov.
Score table getting that ball.
(9-7) Bulgaria with the breakpoint lead. Grozdanov, the captain, serving. Oh, kept in. Great hustle. D'Agostino into Isaacson and put down by Carnegie.
Isaacson's been good for the team. He gives us something slightly different with what he's doing and how he's making his sets. That's a nice move to go to the middle for Carnegie on that set, on that shoot ball.
Carnegie. Aspadov, has he overcooked that? Yes. Invasion against Nikolov. And we take a trip to Brooklyn.
9-9.
I think it's more of a 9-9.
It is lunchtime.
So much better from the USA, hanging in there. Finding ways, largely down to this man serving. He unloads again. Aspadov. It drops and USA lead.
You just think, don't you, that card that Haynes got is almost like inspirational for them, because they do live on their emotions at times. And now it's starting to pay off a little bit, but they can't rely on that. Got to be disciplined. That's a good block from Haynes.
Carnegie gives it a good sniff. Floats it in this time. Nikolov needs a bit of magic. Aspadov! Oof, taking on that block. Did I add a few too many syllables to that feed, did I?
Anyone would have think you've stepped on a live wire or something as you said that then. Oh dear.
He's living dangerously. Nikolov. Haynes. Ooh.
That's your classic, that is, where
He's
you got
running
Dimitrov
off there like he's just won an Olympic gold medal.
Not yet. But as the block coming in from Dimitrov, he gets out there, but he's off the net. Look, so he's making it so it's just going to come down, straight down, but on his own side. Got to close that gap.
Time out Bulgaria.
You know, we speak in locker room. They fight to the last point. We must fight. They are down and they go strong and strong and strong with service to turn the match. Stay, resist, okay? We play some eyeball more. We are doing well this. Play with intelligence. When we are closer to create the second ball to close the point. Bravo.
Intelligence is what Blengini believes will be the difference. But at the moment, USA running as hot as they've run. And they've got a lead here. They've got one of their guns on the service line, full of adrenaline. Oh boy, is he full of adrenaline.
It's very good, right? It's great, but you can't over-rev. He's got to temper it. He's got to be able to switch that off now, go back and do it again.
He has cooked that. That's 127 kilometers an hour.
Faster than emotion. But it's not good enough just to do it once because you're upset or you're angry. But there are things you can't control, and you've got to understand that and be able to control stuff on your side of the net, do the things that you need to do.
11-12, this is a good set. Aspadov. Isaacson's had to chase it. There's a big space there and a good hand on it by Aspadov. Free ball for USA and a chance at a break point. Haynes!
He wants to play now, does Jake Haynes.
Champlin. Different vibe about Champlin compared to Haynes. Cool customer. God, he's heavy-handed. Oh, overcooked. Nikolov feeds it straight to the USA. And that is a 14-11 lead.
Bulgaria got to be careful here.
So change in the passing unit. Asparov coming out, Valchinov coming in. Same substitution as before, and Bulgaria need a side out. Chance to get one here. Taken. Down it goes from Petkov.
Bulgaria have controlled their emotions really well. But this is like rarefied territory for them. 2-0 up. Playing well. Now they're trying to play a bit of catch-up here.
Petkov. That's a wild one. Into the net it goes. 2-point game once more. Gassman can't make it stick. Dimitrov. Good serve, that's overpassed. Chance to get one back. Oh, unlucky, unlucky Jake Haynes, Dimitrov.
Very lucky Simeon Nikolov, because that was just some showy offsetting from him. Just about got enough on that to get it out wide for the free swing. Great to watch, Mike, though.
Yeah, really good, yeah. 14-15. It's a tight one. 2-0 Bulgaria in the bigger picture.
Oh, they've done it again. Too many seconds. They wasted. You get 8 seconds, and if you've taken more than, you get 15 seconds from the end of the rally. The clock's counting down now in the corner. You can't see it. We're down to 9 seconds, but we'll have plenty of time. We'll have to wear this because there's a bit of a change. Things are going on here. So Isaacson will get a full 8 seconds now off the whistle.
Oh, it's a bad touch. It's funny how quickly this game can turn around. Now, all of a sudden, Bulgaria was sitting pretty, but they've got away with it because Jake Haynes...
Well, it wasn't a great touch from him to start with. Isaacson's done incredibly well to get something on that. Then Haynes has decided that he's kind of compounded that again by trying to hit a winner instead of just, let's get it in and reset.
Really high highs and really low lows with Jake Haynes, isn't it? Oh, the windmill. The Carnegie windmill.
Well, I have been wondering whether or not the surname he's got is of Dutch origin, which would kind of then go with the windmills from Amsterdam.
Until I see him leave the venue in clogs, I'm not going to believe it. Oh, Dimitrov. See, 17-16. That
next couple of points.
But that timed out serve, that's the difference between the teams at the moment. And that's why it's a great law. Fast game's a good game, pay attention. Otherwise, in tight sets like this, you're going to find yourself on the wrong side.
It's a very simple solution now at this level. That is, if you're the person to go serve, don't get involved in the huddle for a cuddle. Go back and get the ball.
Isaacson, Haynes. Ooh, that is tiny, tiny margins, but he's on the right side of most of them at the moment, Jake Haynes. But because he's full throttle all the time, when it doesn't come off, it stands out. Breakpoint lead restored. And Carnegie at the service line. This is a big moment for USA. Oh. And there's a Bulgarian coach who sat behind sat behind the court who's had to take evasive action there. Woof. Nikolov. What's he got up his sleeve? Champlin. Pipe, touch, chance. Dimitrov. Bit of breakdance in there from Haynes. And another block recycle. Haynes to tidy it up, can't do it. Bojalov's there. Nikolov all the way out. Oh, it's volleyed over. And it's taken by Gassman. Big moment for USA.
Important point to win for the USA. They scrambled, they hustled, they stayed patient. Nice work by D'Agostino. And a really good choice as well to go on the quick ball behind for Gassman to put it away.
What a serve. Oh, the block, the recycle. But a catch ball called.
We also had the situation of the player under the net, which was infringing on the USA players here. They can't get and do anything, but so they were out of the play.
It was the centre-line fault, not the catch ball, so they can challenge
But
it.
then the referee can say, no, you were infringing, because effectively there were two American players who weren't going anywhere fast. Because so for me, right, infringement is if I've got to take my eye off the ball because you're under the net and I'm looking at you, I'm now not linked into the play. So whatever happens after that, I'm out of sync. You've infringed upon what I'm trying to do. It doesn't mean that the ball has to be where I am.
Sasha from Pult 6 decided she wants to be first referee. What's going on there?
Technical issues. But this is a really important point about your feet under the net. Yeah, straight away. Hand across the line, you across the line, your feet not. Technically not a fault, but there is the element of interfering with play. And that doesn't mean interfering with where the ball is. It's stopping you from doing what you need to do.
But this is effectively subjective, isn't it? It's up to the referee.
Well, it shouldn't be. The minute the player takes their eyes off of the ball on the other side of the net because someone's under it, then it should be a fault. And anyway, he's touched the net as he's gone under, which just kind of helps the situation. But the fact that they were waiting to see that instead of just going, no, clearly infringed two players, and then we could have got off of this ages ago.
So now Ilya Petkov wants to have his say.
So there's chat about whether or not, you look at it sort of about infringement, whether the players were in the act of playing the ball, but I couldn't have even gone to play the ball because that set that was coming. And they want a net touch. Oh, against the USA first. Well, there wasn't. The ball goes out wide, right, from Nikolov. He was going to set it wide straight away. They could have had a swing. There's no chance that the middle blocker could have got out there because he was being stopped by what was happening of the player under the net.
Right, Simeon Nikolov's having a say now.
There he comes.
This is going on far too long.
Oh, Dimitrov threw a bottle, so I think there's going to be trouble.
Well, what there is going to be is a timeout.
Everyone needs to calm down. Calm down.
Don't worry, everyone. There might be some volleyball.
I must insist. Play our volleyball. Don't try. They are trying to do what is possible. They are good in service. This is technical thing. And we must stay with high ball, with better idea, much more, with a little bit, to be a little bit brave more. High for replay or point, but better in set, close to the net, because they are serving good. No referee, no protect. Play and play.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it? They don't want to get entangled and embroiled in what the USA are doing. Ignore that, play their own game, focus on themselves and what they can control. You can't control the ref, you can't control what the other team are going to do and how they're going to react to stuff and how they're going to behave.
I'll buy your dinner if this is a float serve.
And goes in. Moves out. So, yeah. It's not bad play, this, from Bulgaria, because they've just kind of taken a little bit of this out, just deflated the situation a bit by taking that time out, helping to calm everyone down, and it stopped the USA from being able to play at this emotional level they were at for the moment.
Asparov gets that one in, taken early by Gassman, and USA are bouncing.
They need it. They need this focused intensity now, the USA. And it's good work. Isaacson's getting to the middles, and it's doing the business at the minute for the US.
Here's Champlin. Oh, that has crept up on Tatarov. That's another free ball. This is a massive opportunity for USA now to take the set. They're 3 points away, and they've got a 4-point lead.
And it's all going right for Andy Reid's men. With help from the net. Have to give the free ball. A very nice turn to the line.
Mentioned it before, last time he was at the service line, but amongst this emotional maelstrom, Ethan Champlin does add just an air of calm. An equilibrium, if you will. 22-18. You can't always serve the ball in. Now Bulgaria need someone to grab this game by the scruff, because they can do it here, 3-0. And if they pick up a couple of points on serve, then the knees start knocking and people get nervous. Vladimir Garkov is going to come in. It's not going to be Petkov at all. 20-year-old outside from Levski Sofia. Not served any aces yet. Used sparingly against both France and Canada. Here he is serving. Serving well, but the captain has done a job. Oh, just catching the candy cane. The USA closing in on a set to keep them alive.
Lovely set, that. Nice weight and quick ball out wide.
Garkov back out. Bozhilov takes his spot at the back of the court. Gassman. Nikolov with the first touch. Bozhilov with the second. Oh, it's a good block, but a good chase as well. Kept in by Gassman.
Oh yeah, you're not going to get away with that. No chance. Triple touch.
Do well to get through. Dimitrov. One ace in his haul of 13 points. Another one now makes it interesting. Good serve, but a good chase from Haynes. It's going to be a free ball. Bulgaria need to convert. Nikolov over on the second ball. Oh, Bulgaria have made a right mess of that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Jake Haynes so nearly made a mess of his legs then. He's so lucky that he was able to be gazelle-like over the advertising hoardings off those plastic chairs and somehow not hurt himself.
Set point USA, Quinn Isaacson sends it on its way. Dimitrov, good pickup, here's the chance, over on the second ball. Few players showing a lack of maturity out there, especially at these key moments. One of them isn't Champlin, good touch, Ewart to win the set. Block is massive, and Bulgaria can breathe again.
3 chances to side out. Andy Reid will fancy those chances for sure, that they can get it done.
He looks really happy, doesn't he?
Well, he knows his team are on course to take this set, to be fair. They've been pushed all the way by Bulgaria.
Tatarov into the net, USA on the board. (25-21). And a look of resignation on the face of Blengini. Because there's a lack. I said it after Jake Haynes tried to dump that ball over. Such a few players on either side showing a lack of maturity. Bulgaria 2, USA 1. Game on here in the final game of day 5 in Antalya. And with that lack of maturity, it's the USA. They've benefited because they're really riding that emotional wave at the moment, and it's bringing the best out of some of their players.
You just got to not get drawn into everything that's going on. You've got to be able to take a step back. You've got to be able to be calm. What's happening? What have I got to do now? What solutions can I find here? What opportunities have I got? And not make rash decisions. And most importantly, not let the ball dictate to you what you're going to do. You've got to be the master of the ball. Now it's anyone's, really. I think that from Bulgaria, they just got to take a breath and go, well, we ended up playing a game faster than we would normally do. We kind of got into a bit of a pace that the USA were going at, and with a bit of hair and scare going on the court for the USA. But the changes Andy Reid made were really good, I think, with Champion coming in and Isaacs coming in. That helped us just stabilise things a little bit more for the USA. We'll see whether or not he's going to bring, it doesn't look like he's going to bring Tuaninga back in. Might keep Isaacson on. We'll have to see how things pan out. Exciting stuff.
Certainly is. Bulgaria, well, at 2-0, they looked home and hosed, didn't they? 25-21, 25-20. And every time we've heard them in the timeout, all they've asked for is fight. That's all they've asked for is fight, and they've shown evidence that they can do that because they know there's the ability. We've got championship winning players, we've got players who are in some of the best leagues in Europe. Got to think about that from a USA perspective as well. Obviously they've got the NCAA, which is super high quality, but for these Bulgarian players, they've got a natural progression from the professional game. It gives them a platform and an entry into that, and then some of them spread their wings and they might go to Italy or Türkiye or Greece or Spain or Portugal or wherever. But for USA to decide to go pro, that's a big choice, that's a big decision. You've got to go on the road to do it.
And not only that, it's long haul, isn't it? They're going to Europe. They're going a long way from home, and it's a different culture in many instances. It's a different way of life altogether, and it's just you, maybe. You don't speak the language, you hold no currency there to start with.
That's it. We've got players in this USA team playing in France, in Poland, in Greece, in Belgium now, because Cody Castle's left Germany to go to Greenyard Marziek. Romania, Germany, few in France as well. I mean, come on, the opportunity to live and play in one of these countries is absolutely incredible, but bringing that experience from around the continent into an international camp to try and launch an assault on a VNL or a World Championships or an Olympic Games or whatever it is, they always tend to be there or thereabouts. And these players on the court very much feel as though they're a generation that's ready to go. Today, a chance to prove that. Set 4, Nikolov serves first on the captain, D'Agostino. And that's a decent swing from Jake Haynes.
Yeah, there's a lot of, just going back to that, players moving like the USA. You think about what it must be like as well for those players in Australia who have come over. That's a huge distance to go. Make a life for themselves, but the opportunities are just fantastic if you're good at this sport, either as a player or a coach. Good up.
Nikolov, Asparov, D'Agostino, USA, chance to go 2 up here, and they're going to take it.
Dimitrov didn't really know where it had gone once it had caught his hands. Try and keep your eye on the ball as long as possible when you're blocking.
Haynes on to Tatarov. Nikolov has to chase. Asparahov finds a lovely winner.
Well, that's a real late reaction, but you've also got the block moving away from that situation very late, making it almost impossible for Hewitt to do something with that.
Asparahov serving. Drops that one into Hewitt, taken quickly. Nice from Bozhelov. Nearly sensational from D'Agostino.
But he's going to be a key, I think, here, is the opposite for Bulgaria, because his attention's been waning a bit, as Dimitrov, and I think Blencini's knowing that. He's been having a chat with him, he's been trying to get him to refocus and become more effective about what he's doing. There's been a few moments where he's just not fully focused.
Isaacson sets that one for Haynes, and that is unreturnable.
That is an email with a no reply address on it.
Champlin serves that one onto Bozhelov. Oh, put down quickly by Petkov. Very clean.
Well, that's unlucky, but also the fact there was a net touch anyway, so the rally's over.
For 3. Gassman at the service line. Oh, and he goes heavy on Tatarov. And Haynes is absolutely flying. That's an early break point, and Bulgaria look a bit bereft at the moment.
Well, they can't start thinking now about, oh, we'll do it in the 5th. You just can't have that. You've got to be doing this here and now. Get it done. See it, do it.
Tatarov. Good hand on that by Gassman. And USA continue to ride the wave. And that waft, that smell starts to fill the nostrils.
So there is a bit of a bouquet around here.
Early timeout call by Bulgaria, 3 points down.
Okay, we are playing with good idea. We must be much more stronger when we decide to hit one, but don't close because we are down all the ball. Resist in reception, stay much more down. We haven't short ball till to now, okay? Stay much more down and take the ball. No slash to put the ball close to the net. Stay 1 meter or more to ready to jump. Oh.
It's a tricky one at the minute for Blencini. He knows what he wants to say, but it's English not being his first language. and neither either for some of the Bulgarians. So trying to find the exact thing he needs to say to get the message across is proving a bit tricky. Nothing tricky about that one.
Yeah, important point. They've not been able to get any momentum from the service line for the last set or so, have they?
No, that's in part because certainly Hewitt, Champlin and D'Agostino are doing really well in that department.
Dimitrov certainly goes for it. Champlin does do well again, dumped over by Isaacson.
Well played, really well played. Great decision.
Here is Isaacson serving. 3-point lead, USA. Asparuhov, in it goes. Scrambled through, D'Agostino provides a lovely ball, and Bulgaria a lovely block. Another go, though, and another go for the Bulgarian block. Is that where they get their momentum from?
It's got to start somewhere.
Five-7. D'Agostino into Isaacson. And the block drops. Jake Haynes runs out of luck. 7-6.
Nice ball, D'Agostino yet again. Well, that time Haynes not changing his rhythm.
Into the net. Good swing by Asparuhov. Hewitt, though, what a chase. Superb, but over on the second ball. And cross-court goes Dimitrov. Momentum for Bulgaria.
Starting to see what we witnessed in the first two sets now from Bulgaria. Despite the best attempts of the USA, big gap in the block. Champlin's out a bit too wide. Carnegie can't get to him to close that gap. And full advantage taken by Dimitrov.
Grozdanov. That is really nicely done by everyone, starting with D'Agostino.
Champlin's really stepping up and delivering.
Where's that dropped? Where's that dropped? Oh, Asparuhov. They want to challenge this for the last touch, but I don't think they can.
Well, they can challenge last touch. What they can't challenge is ball in out.
Carnegie. Still 10-7, USA. Another heavy contact, serving beautifully. Here's Nikolov. D'Agostino, another good pass. But the block is massive on Champlin. And we wondered where Bulgaria could build some momentum. They're building it from the block right now. Simeon Nikolov. Isaacson. Haynes down the line. That's what he does so well.
Well, despite everything, the USA are keeping themselves in front.
Got this break point, Haynes. He is serving with a license to go for it. I mean, that ace in the last set, what was it, 127 kilometers an hour. Serious, serious stuff. But Bulgaria, through the block, finding a way back in. Asparov. Isaacson. Oh, Champlin.
I thought he caught the block with that one. It sounded like he did. It was such a just the noise of it was like it was definitely crumpled up on some fingers.
I think there's been an admission here because Champlin has already gone back to serve.
Yeah, the admission's coming as well because the Bulgarian player's like, oh, come on, my finger's back.
But show the green card.
I mean, look at that properly mashed up his hand.
Yes, you've got to admit that it sounded uncomfortable, didn't it? Here's Champlin again. Still got that break lead. Even more than that now, because Champlin dishes up an ace.
He's quietly gone about the business of doing the business here for the USA. He's been steady throughout.
Champlin. Nikolov. Oh, lovely touch by Champlin. He's been a real difference maker. And D'Agostino gets under that. Pretty passive, though, and allows Bozhilov the chance to tee up Dimitrov. Brilliant pickup. And D'Agostino. This is outstanding. Whoever wins this point has got big cause to celebrate. And it could still be USA. Back with Bulgaria, though. Nikolov, a choice to make. Goes for Dimitrov, and Bulgaria take it.
Everybody giving everything. It was a really good play by the US, actually, because they played the roll shot, but they played it on to Dimitrov, so that took the setter out of the next play. Right now, though, there's just not enough in terms of the serving pressure coming from Bulgaria. They've got to stress the communication lines, the conflict areas, those hallways of hesitation between this passing, because right now, D'Agostino and Champlin, they're onto it really easy.
Exhibit A, dumped over on the second, speeder ball, top draw, and Isaacson converts. Stinks of 5 sets in here.
Yes, there is odeur de 5 going on, isn't there?
Or maybe the smell's just gas, man. He serves that one long. Dimitar Dimitrov. What's he got to say about proceedings? 13 points for him, 12 attacks, 1 ace. Nice from Hewitt. He's going to get the chance to swing on it too, but he is going to tickle that into 3 blockers, and that's never going to work.
Good serve to start with, suddenly out of system. D'Agostino's come running in, massive jump and set, but then he's used all that, and the ball's gone a bit too high, unfortunately, which has then given the block the opportunity to get all over it.
Dimitrov, top spinner into Carnegie. Ooh. And a real breakdown in communication allows Nikolov the chance, and Dimitrov the chance to bounce that ball for 14 all.
There was just a moment then when that free ball looked like it might hit the floor, because Nikolov's like, yeah, someone's actually got to now give it to me.
Timeout, 14-14, big moment.
Hey, get this serve in the air. We got plenty of guys. Hit the ball.
Hey, look at here. Hey, look at here for D-ball. Look at here for D-ball. Hey, everybody look at here for D-ball. Hey, listen. Here.
Left side, guys.
D-ball. D-ball, okay? Stay your zone. Area 6, okay? Let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3. USA.
3 points in a row for Bulgaria. Slowly but surely finding their way back in. They were 6-3 down. USA need to try and reach those heights again. Talked about it a lot. When you're playing on that emotion, you can't maintain that emotion for entire sets, let alone 2, 3, 4 or 5.
It's physically and mentally draining when you're doing that.
Dimitrov, good service, but Champlin with another good touch. Here's Haynes.
Oh dear, 1 foot Yahoo! No.
That was less Yahoo, more Ask Jeeves. But Bulgaria sneak ahead. Now, this is where USA need to dig in. They've been fueled by this kind of thing before. Can they use this? They're only ever a couple of points away from just disappearing out of sight. But it's a good service run from Dimitrov. Here he goes again. Takes it right off it. Good touch by Carnegie. And Haynes, when he gets that line shot right, it is a thing of beauty. And doesn't he let you know it?
Those long levers coming into good effect here. Threading the needle between block and defense.
Here's Isaacson. He's been one of the difference makers, hasn't he? Him and Champlin in particular. Oh, Dimitrov. Fair dues to D'Agostino. Fair dues to Isaacson on the chase as well. He's gone full slip and slide out there.
He really has, and it's nice, but it's also a waste because the ball's clearly gone through the antenna.
Hurt his hip there as well.
Again, it's like look, it's gone through the antenna. Doesn't matter if he got a touch on it at all. It's rally over.
Just hoping that effort's reciprocated, obviously. There is certainly no shortage of effort from this USA team to try and dig themselves out of this hole. Isaacson. Oh, Haynes is shut down.
Excellent block. And this is where you can just let the volleyball do the talking. Get up, get across, shut them down.
Grozdanov. That is the thing with the Bulgarian team. No matter where they are in terms of their development, they are always going to be a strong blocking team. And that's a nice pickup. Asparov off those hands, watches it down. Lovely play by Tatarov. And now it's 18-15, and there's a big swing in the momentum.
Well, the serving pressure's picked up a bit, and the blocking is starting to work well.
Refocus. One good pass. One good pass.
No time to let go of that energy we've been building. It's just a couple of points. It's a couple of points. Grind it out, point by point.
We got point scores coming. We need one side out.
Look at this points run. 4, then USA get one back, then 3. 7 of the last 8 points. Difficult to stop a momentum swing like that. Because even if you side out, you'll feel the pressure to immediately get one back on your own serve.
And this is a tough rotation for the USA. They're on rotation 1.
That's quality. Really, really nicely done. D'Agostino sets it up again.
He's played very well, D'Agostino, really solid. Been delighted, I think, with the amount of times he's had to pass the ball as well. Bulgaria really going after him.
Well, we say it's tough. I said myself, it's tough to keep those energy levels up, but he seems to do it for the entire game.
Well, he hasn't got a jump, and he hasn't got a spike and block or serve. It's a bit of pass, a bit of defense.
Here's Brett Wildman. Outside by trade, being used as a specialist server in this USA team as far as Aspadov. God, Nikolov slammed up the funk.
Oh, goodness me. What he's done really well is he's thrown that down with some force, but he's done it in a way as well not to touch the net.
You hope that this audacity doesn't leave his game. He just learns to control it a little bit more.
Yeah, you want that little bit of flair from him and confidence.
Good pickup, nicely done. Tatarov, now Aspadov, off the hands. And D'Agostino, not quite tall enough.
Yeah, he's a fraction. If he's jumped a fraction later, he's like, look at that, Dad's so happy, isn't he, with what he's seeing.
Well, of course they are, they've got a restaurant reservation.
I'm not so sure about the time.
Yeah, they'll miss that with a 5th set.
Just the fact that he's just watched his son go up, just go, yeah,
Yahoo.
Throw it down.
Carnegie.
That's the danger. Bulgaria know now. They serve too easy. They're going to get the ball back with interest.
Here is Carnegie. Short shorts and all. Floats it in this time. Oh, the block is good. Led Gassman in the middle of the trio.
That would have been the most ridiculous point ever won, I think, had Tatarov coming in on the pipe that he didn't get, suddenly get it back over the net.
Bulgaria timeout, USA on the march.
Guys, remember, we reception defense with perfect reception, okay? Don't go, remember, not in the middle, okay? Okay, call different or change if any reception. If we play high ball, please the cover like this. The cover like this side out is a match point, guys. Okay, use
Here we go then. Will it be 4 on the floor? Or I got 5 on it. USA 18, Bulgaria 20. Carnegie. Oh, Aspadov, fair play. Carnegie's there. Is there a little net touch there? No, that is very well played. But there may be trouble ahead, but it's trouble for Bulgaria. Monster block.
It's all off this Carnegie serve, it's causing all sorts of problems. Oh, but the ball has gone the way of Bulgaria. Net touch.
Oh, there was a net touch.
So Liam Sketch is going to be coaching in the Bundesliga next season. He's not going to be looking forward to Carnegie serving.
No, he's going to be getting a good look at it here. He's probably down there with his notepad now, thinking, how are we going to defend this?
Every time Carnegie goes back, he'll be time out.
Yeah. Another Good touch from Tatarov, just to keep them in the rally. That's played at the back, looking for the pipe, don't get it. Haynes off the hands, USA back within one.
Now it gets interesting. We'll see who's made of what here in terms of siding out. It's all about, still all about Bulgaria's side-out game. 4 of them required without any break points, and the job's done.
Incredibly easy when you say it like that, but siding out off this Jake Haynes serve, especially when it catches the net like that. Bozhilov, that's a lovely pass, and Asparahov, that is a lovely swing.
Needed to be made.
He looks a lot more nervous than he did in the second set.
Yeah, he does actually, doesn't he? It's not much that'll face Lubo.
Asparahov, breakpoint lead for Bulgaria in a potentially decisive 4th set, and a massive ace!
That couldn't have come at a better time for Bulgaria.
He served really well. 3rd ace of the game for Asparahov. And a 14-point return as well. Now USA need to be perfect. Instead, it's Asparahov who goes back-to-back. Lupo loves it.
Once a volleyball fan,
yes,
always
a
volleyball fan.
It never leaves you.
This game grabs you and it just never lets you go.
Asparahov serving for the match. 4 match points for Bulgaria. Haynes. He deserved that, because that was a ballsy swing.
He just went for it, didn't he? He was like, right, whatever comes what may, going to be aggressive. Great serving, great block from Bulgaria. Well-earned point.
Now, if Champlin picks up an ace here, this is when the knees start to knock for Bulgaria. And this is such a tough serve, because he needs to go for it, but can't make an error. The game's on the line. Champlin. Lovely pass in to Nikolov. Put away by Tatarov. And Bulgaria get their first win of this season's Volleyball Nations League. Nights like tonight, tests like tonight, and finishes. 25-21.